Of course, for us, this will be the second draft since we met as a league in an arena to draft in the traditional format that has been used for many, many years. For our own team, this is a different year than last year, because last year we did the draft and transitioned into free agency at Rock Creek in Montana. So, this week we've had our entire amateur staff in from all over the world. They arrived here last week. The pro staff are all in Las Vegas as well. So, we're set up to be able to pop from one meeting to the other, and we'll conduct the draft right here. So I think in terms of, your preparation, the execution, the open discussion, it's one thing that's so much different. Your list can be up on the screen. You can have open discussion as the picks are coming off the board, where at a draft in an arena setting, you're whispering to the person beside you who's passing that message on to the person beside him. So in a lot of respects, this is much more convenient and maybe even more efficient. And then what you're losing by drafting virtually is that ability to work the floor, to have discussions with other teams, other general managers, for your scouts to have discussions with people that they know from the scouting calendar, the scouting season, that they know in many cases, in a lot of cases for many years. So that's what you're missing. So it's pros and cons. It's easy in many respects to do it this way, and yet there are some things that are sacrificed to draft in a virtual format.
Watching a lot of video and things in terms of scouting, is there maybe some market inefficiencies where if you have some more coverage in an area, you feel better about some certain players that is something that you can hopefully take advantage of in this draft?
Well, that'll likely play out that way, David, but it likely will be 3 or 4 years before you know it. That's how this sometimes works. Again, to just sort of follow up on the comment I made in the previous question, I think we got increasingly comfortable. The staff was really worried about exactly the point you're making early on, when we still didn't know if the Western Hockey League, for example, would even play. We didn't know if there would be the World Under-18 Championships. We didn't know if that event would be held. So there was, certainly lots of angst for NHL staffs this year in terms of what it was going to play out in terms of your opportunities for coverage. But as it went along, I think we were really comfortable with the viewings that we got. I was never as concerned about it, because I really, and I said it to our staff different times, the more uncertainty or the more chaos there is around the NHL draft, the better I feel, because I have that much confidence in the experience of our staff to sort that out. So if there's challenges or opportunities for competitive advantage, I think that this presents that for us a little bit.